Alright, so I did a little bit of digging. There's actually a very new article that came out like 50 minutes ago. So we'll cover that and see if it actually goes over the numbers with James Gunn's Superman. So let's go ahead and jump into it and let's see, man. These gun cultists, they don't want to hear the truth, man. They're already commenting on the last video I did. They are mad. Alright, so Superman. New report may clear up whether the first DC Studios movie turned a box office profit. So this is by comicbookmovie.com. Superman's box office run ended after 84 days. However, we got surprisingly early digital debut on August 15th, barely a month after The Man of Steel had swooped into theaters on July 11th. The first DC Studios movie has since premiered on HBO Max and recently landed on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and DVD, combining $354.184 million from the North American box office and $261 million from international ticket sales. Superman's theatrical run ended with a total of $615 million. That makes it the highest grossing superhero movie of 2025, leaving Fantastic Four First Steps in second place. But Fantastic Four was a much better movie, and Fantastic Four is less known characters, and you have to take into consideration that all the Fantastic Fours that came out previously gave it a sour taste in the mouth for everybody with Marvel. And then you got to take into consideration everything Marvel has done up until Fantastic Four has not been good. It hasn't. It's been woke and it's been a joke. Alright? So you got to take that into consideration. And Superman is a household name. Fantastic Four characters are C-list characters. Superman is an A-list character. And this wasn't a solo Superman movie. This had a lot of characters in it. So got to take that into consideration. Fantastic Four was a much, much better movie. Alright, it says it previously been reported that Superman had a $225 million production budget with an additional $125 million spent on marketing. So was the reboot a hit? Now, I forgot to mention this in the previous video. Remember them state tax documents that Geeks and Gamers came out and showed in the state of Ohio? They released the tax document that said that Superman actually cost $363 million to make to get those tax incentives. Got to keep that in mind. And there was also reports that the marketing was much higher than $125 million. It went all the way up to $200 million. So, this is funny. Given that the films generally split their ticket sales 50-50 with theater owners, this means that Superman's theatrical net equates to nearly $308 million. Forbes explained in a recent financial breakdown the amount, of course, does not reflect any residuals that are being paid out or other miscellaneous expenses associated with the film. I actually said it this time. I struggle with miscellaneous a lot. I don't know why. I can say it sometimes and sometimes I can't, but I did this time. Even going with the $308 million before taking the other expenses into account, the site continues Superman's net falls below the $350 million Warner Bros. Spent on production of the film and marketing. So chances are Superman didn't make a profit from theatrical revenue alone. However, when various ancillary sales, merchandise, digital, and physical media sales are taken into account, not to mention HBO Max subscriptions, Superman has almost certainly made money for Warner Bros., Discovery, and DC Studios. Crucially, the movie was well received by fans and critics. Stop lying. And has been widely hailed as a much-needed return to form of DC brand in theaters following disasters like Black Adam. I don't understand the hate that Black Adam was actually a good movie. It was actually a solid movie. It was okay. It was a solid movie. I don't understand the hate for Black Adam. A lot of people don't even know who Black Adam is. And it still made, I think it made a little bit of profit for the studio. But they wanted it to be a $1 billion movie. So dumb. So dumb. The Flash was definitely a disaster from what we should have got. And the Joker, I haven't even seen it and I don't want to see it. As soon as I knew it was a musical, I was like, I'm out. So it says, next up for the character is Man of Tomorrow, a Superman sequel, which we'll see. Yeah, we don't care about a team up. Okay, that's pretty much the article. Alright, so nobody has put out numbers yet. But I think if you do the basic math, you can tell that this movie didn't make money in the theaters. If you just do basic math. It's so crazy, man. Like, just the video I just put out, I'm already getting comments on it by the gun cultists, calling me a Snyder cultist. Like, what does Zack Snyder have to do with me reporting what Forbes is talking about? Like, this is what I'm just so confused on. They are so hypocritical that they call us cultists, but they don't even realize that they're a cult as well, I guess you could say. If I'm a cultist, so are you. Because I like Zack Snyder, I'm a cultist. It's just so dumb. The critical thinking and IQ these days is at an all-time low. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's give a moment of silence and a moment of smiles for these people. The shills. All these people had y'all fooled that Superman was this great movie, and it's failing. Not only to mention it went on sale multiple times when it hit VOD. The DVD, I believe, is actually on sale right now. I think. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I saw somebody talking about how they saw a DVD of Superman on sale at Walmart or something like that. You got the toys going on sale because nobody's buying them. There's just all these different various factors. And then you got these people making excuses why Superman came out of the movie theaters early. Dude, it's common sense. If a movie is good and is making money, it stays in theaters long. If the movie is bad and not producing enough money, they take it out early. For example, y'all know that new movie Him by Marlon Wayans? I'm pretty sure they already took that out of theaters because it wasn't making much money. Or they put it on streaming or something like that. I can't remember. It's somewhere around there. I think they did take it out of theaters. Now, if I'm wrong, correct me on that. But I'm pretty sure I saw something that said that they already took that movie out of theaters because it just wasn't performing well. When a movie doesn't perform well, they take it out because they're going to end up losing money. This is basic math 101. Basic business 101. You don't keep pushing something if it's not making you money. It's that simple. So you got all these people defending this film, man. It's sad. It's quite sad because they defend it like their life depends on it. Like, what has this Superman movie done for you? Seriously, I would love to know. Because at the end of the day, it's just a movie. like it's just a movie, man. Were you one of those people that when you saw it, you said, it made me want to be a better person? Like, come on, bro. It was not that inspiring. It was not that inspiring. So, it is what it is, man. This film, just go ahead and bring the trash cans out. I'm over it. I don't want to talk about it no more. By the way, since it has ended its theatrical run, I will be doing a meme video that I've been collecting a lot of memes that I've seen about this Superman movie. So I'll be doing that video here soon because a lot of people want to see that. So I'll have that video up here soon. And my gosh, man. And no shade to James. I like James Gunn, some of his movies, man. The Guardian, the first Guardian, Slither, Brightburn. He did Dawn of the Dead with Zack Snyder. I have no problem with James Gunn with certain movies. But when it comes to DC, yes, there is a problem. And the problem is, it's trash. Superman was trash. And then you say Peacemaker Season 2 ties into Superman and you need to watch it. And then the very first scene, you see dicks and titties swinging in a big orgy scene. And it doesn't matter if it's an adult-rated show. You don't tell people that, yeah, this ties into Superman, so you need to see it. And then the very first episode is an orgy scene. And I watched the first episode. I wanted to see how bad it was. And it was as bad as everybody was saying it was. And not even that, the episode really wasn't that interesting. It really wasn't. And then I guess episode 6 got some racism, Nazi, and another Earth that's racist, whatever. I don't even care. I don't even plan on watching it. I don't care to watch it. At the end of the day, this is a downgrade from what we were getting with the DCEU. And it's simple as that. You can agree to disagree. I don't really care because guess what? My favorite saying, at the end of the day, men lie, women lie, Numbers do not lie. And Zack Snyder's numbers for WB does not lie. He made them a lot of money. Even one of the former WB people came out and said that I think his name is Greg Warner. He came out and said that Zack was very profitable besides Sucker Punch. All his movies profited besides Sucker Punch. By the way, and I actually thought Sucker Punch was an okay movie. So, you got to get this out of your minds. When it comes to Zack Snyder and DC content, James Gunn is not on Zack's level. And it's just as simple as that. Quality is Zack Snyder. It's as simple as that. That's why this universe isn't doing good. It's a small minority that likes it. And if you like James Gunn stuff, I'm not going to trash you. Oh, I'm glad you like it. But it's a small minority of you guys who like this. If it was a bigger number of people who like this, I'm sure the universe would flourish a lot more. But it's just that simple. Peacemaker's not trending on the charts, and I wonder why. I did see that it said it was on the top 10 of HBO Max or something like that. But HBO Max haven't put out any new shows, so of course it should chart. It's new. And like I said in the past, Amazon, the damn movie with Ice Cube, World of Worlds, was on the top 10. And that movie was bad. So just because something is trending doesn't mean it's good. Just it's something new and people are watching it. So it is what it is, man. Post y'all comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. If you enjoy my reaction and my thoughts and my rants, make sure you hit that sub and that like, alright? And we're going to do another moment of silence real quick for the gun cultist. Alright, man. I'm going to catch y'all the next one, man. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's